Hi, welcome to Her Strength. Today we are going to do a full body workout. Work those glutes, work those abs and the core and your whole body really. So all you'll need for this workout is some dumbbells and a little band. So we have some new Her merch. Get around it. It's super exciting. So just a band, and if you don't have a band or if you don't have weights, that's totally okay. You can do this without them. So to get started, you know the drill. We always go through mobility first, just to allow the body to move, and then we will get into our activation to really get those stability muscles switched on, ready for those strength movements, and then we are going to go into our triceps. So today, triceps meaning 3 movements to 1 round, and I'll fill you in when we get into that. Okay, so move back onto your mat if you have one. I don't have one today because we are going to be jumping around. Yeah, we are. So move back. All you need is a body length of space. We're going to start by a nice deep breath. So close your eyes if you need to here. I like to just channel in and make sure I am present for this workout. I'll put my hands on my belly and we'll take a nice deep breath in through your nose. And then exhale for me. Exhale out of your mouth. Let's bring the hands across the hands over the body. Inhale through your nose. Arms come up over the shoulders. And as you exhale, let's exhale, sweep the floor, cross the hands over again. Inhale, hands over the shoulders, and then exhale, sweeping the hands down to the floor. So here we're going to put our fingertips on the floor, pedal out your feet, say hello to those hamstrings and the hips and the ankles, and just pedal it out here. I love this move, especially after running. Just makes me really appreciate that backside of the muscle groups of the hamstrings because they always have something to say to me. All right, let's walk the hands out, wrists underneath your shoulders, and your body is now like a plank. I want you to concentrate on wrapping those elbows back and down, okay? So your triceps are going to support holding your body up. Right foot is going to go next to right hand, and we are going to floss the hips. If you've worked out with me before, you know that I love this drill. So flossing the hips is just allowing a little bit of range of movement into the hip area. And we're going to go into a rotation now. So stop that flossing. Right elbow comes down, and what you're going to do is turn up. So thoracic rotation, right hand goes over right shoulder, and bring it back down. 3 each side. 2, sweep it under. You do what you need to do here. Okay, so work that range. Make sure you're stacking your shoulders, wrist over that hand. Last one, wrap it up. That's it. Right hand on the inside of that right foot. And let's go the other side. Let's put that right knee into our right armpit and turn up on the left side. So I'm now stacking my left shoulder over my right shoulder and the wrist over the left shoulder. Okay, hold it as much as you need here. Eyes are gazing to the fingertips. Wrap that hand around under the belly of your hamstrings. Tap the inner thigh, or the outer thigh, should I say, and then come back up. So 3 sweeps here. This is number 2. Work your breath in. Exhale on the way up. Nice work. Left hand goes down, right foot goes back, left foot comes forward for me. Let's make sure we get that floss in. Okay, so flossing the hips first. 3, 2, 1. We know what we're about to do. So that left elbow comes down, turning up to a thoracic rotation. Eyes following the fingertips, coming back down. So 3 movements each side. 2, 3. Nice work. Left hand comes down, knee goes into the armpit, turn it on up. Stack it. Reaching around, you can now see where I'm talking about, coming right under the belly of the hamstrings. Go as far as you can here. I really want you to exaggerate it. Last one. And turn it up. Nice. If you're finding you're unbalanced there, it's okay. Left foot goes back. Come into a high plank position for me. I'm just cheeky because I'm going to make you rock again just to switch your core on. Okay, 3, 2, 1. Pike your butt up into a down dog. Let's pedal out those feet again. Okay, get them ready for what is about to go down. So pedal it out and then change into pressing your hips all the way up to the sky. Try and get those heels all the way down. Feel that stretch in your calf muscles. Nice work. Walk it on out. Now we're going to drop those knees down into a hover. So knees are directly underneath the hips and the wrists are directly underneath the shoulders. And I just want you to hover here and then press your booty up. Okay, hover down and then press your booty up. So this is going to be one of our moves today in the triceps. So mobility, but also getting you prepared. And then last one, hold it here. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Love it. If you have a band, grab it because we need it right now. So I want you to pop your band on and you are going to place it over the top of your knees. We're now going to go into your activation and we're going to start on your back. Okay, so we've switched on the core a little bit through those first movements in the prone phase. Now we're going to do a supine. So I want you to actually lift those knees above the hips. Okay, knees are above the hips. Place your palms and press them above your band. If you don't have a band, it's just the top of your knees. Press as hard as you can. We're going to activate your core. So press your palms into your knees and your knees are pressing as hard as you can, causing your body to probably shake. Your belly button's into your spine, but what you're trying to do is tuck those hips all the way down so there's no gaps between your spine and the floor. Press it as hard as you can. 5 more seconds. Ankles in line with your knees. I needed to drop mine down there. 5, 4, 3, 2. Don't think we're stopping. We're going to go hold on to the left side and you are going to keep the same angle in the knee, but your right arm is going to come off your right knee and your right arm is going to be nice and straight. Go straight down to the floor with the right arm and right heel and come back up. So think like a dead bug, but you're just working that one side. Okay, so you're pressing as hard as you can on that left side. Give you a hold, a supine hold on the left side, and we're working that dead bug on the right side. Nice work. 3 more. 3, 2, have control, and 1. Switch it over. So the right hand presses all the way into that band. Left arm comes off. Left knee, left arm is going to go down. Extend. Notice how even though I'm extending the heel and the hand down to the ground, my back is not moving off the floor. Okay, so that's really, really important to know that you want no gaps. So if it's too much, don't go all the way down. You don't want to compromise on your back lifting. 2 more. And 2. Press it again for 5. Both hands are pressed into your kneecaps now for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Heels go down. You're a hand length away from your booty. Palms are going to be straight down on the floor. Shoulders are back and down. Get that core switched on. We're going to hip thrust up into the air. So we're going to a glute bridge now. Really slowly on the way down. 2, 3. Tap your booty on the floor. Drive through your heels and lift up. 1, 2, 3. Drive it up. Good job. You know me, I do love a glute bridge. And we will get funky with this as the training program goes on. 3 more. Thrust up. Exhale on the way up. That's it. 2 more. 2, 1. We're going to hold up there. So hold up, stay up for me. And we're going to tweak those knees away from the midline of your body. So tweak them away and then come back in. So if I'm tweaking them away from my body, I'm actually not going past hip width apart. Okay, so I'll never touch my knees together. They just tweak out, switching on those glute meads and then coming back in. So slow and steady wins this race, always with activation. Okay, 5 to go. 5. Hips up in the air. I can see you. Don't you drop those bad boys down. 3, 2, 1. Hold it out there. Hold it. Lift up. Hold out. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice work. Come down onto your back. Roll it on over. I'm going to stay this way so we can go onto all fours here. So wrists are underneath your shoulders, knees are underneath your hips. You're now going to go into a fire hydrant. Okay, so we're going to be nice and stable through the core. So you think about neutral in the spine. If you just do a little bit of a lordosis, so you're going anterior, posterior tilt, I want you to find neutral in the spine. Find neutral in the spine, make sure you're nice and flat back. Okay, so holding that position, and then you're going to raise that left knee up. So we're going left knees trying to come as high as the hips. But what I want you to do is count 1,000, 2,000, 3,000. 1,000, 2,000, 3,000. You're welcome. Slow and steady, okay? 2,000, 3,000. We are going 6 movements each side. Nice and slow. 2 more. Nice work. Last one. Hold it up, okay? Hold it up here and we're going to pulse for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice. Let's go the other side. Make it even. All the way up. Remember, slow and steady wins the race. 6 movements each side. That's 2. Exhale on the way up. 3, 4, 5, 6. Hold it. Hold it there. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice work. Come up. Bring your toes, tuck your toes under. Walk your hands to your feet and say hello. Glutes and core should be switched on. We will get very fancy with the activation as we go along, but that's a really good way to get the body prepped to allow you to lift a little bit stronger. So like I said, with your weights, I would prefer it if you had a dumbbell. If you don't have a dumbbell, you can use a kettlebell, or you can use bottles of wine, a bottle of water, just anything a little bit heavier. So to allow you to add to that strength. Grab a little drink and your weights if you need to go get it. We have 2-minute rounds here. So what you're going to be working is 2 minutes for a tricep. So each movement I'll take you through before we get started. Each movement is going to be a leg component, a core, and then a back, okay? So grab your weight and let's go through, just rack it on your chest. We'll go through the first movement. So movement number 1 is going to be a lateral lunge. What I want you to do is rack it, front rack, elbows are nice and tucked in. You're going to move to the left side. So lateral lunge, you want to make sure you go as wide as possible, okay? But for the first one, make sure you don't go too wide because then you might not get back up. Okay, movement number 2 is going to be a bent over row. Shoulders back and down. Let's keep that back nice and straight. Left hand wraps over to say hello to your spine. Right hand is underneath the right shoulder, and we're going to draw that right elbow all the way back past your rib cage and then back down. Okay, so the movements are going to be 30 seconds each movement, so you're going to have a quick change here. All right, movement number 3 is we're going to pop that weight down, and then you're going to hop onto the floor and go back into the hover to the press. Hover to the press up into the down dog. Okay, 30 seconds each. Are you ready? That's the question. Okay, so grab your weights. So we are starting in 15 seconds. Make sure you have enough room to play. All right, 10 seconds, 30 seconds each movement, 30 seconds rest. Okay, and then we go again. 3, 2, 1, let's go. 30 seconds, shoulders are back and down. Those elbows are into that rib cage. You're driving through your heel for that lateral lunge, okay? Want to press it up. Don't forget about that core because that's what's holding that body weight up, especially supporting that trunk. 10 seconds. Nice work. Oh, hello inner thigh. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Turn it to the side, straight into it on that right side for 15 seconds. Okay, as many as you can. Exhale on the way up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Switch it over onto the left side. Nice work. Torso is nice and straight. Elbows coming all the way past the rib cage. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice work. Straight onto the ground. Pike up, go into your hover. Pike up, go into your hover. Good job. I told you we were not stopping. This is the beauty about a tri-set. It always brings a little flavor. Nice work. Get those knees directly underneath your hips. You have 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Walk those hands to the feet. I mean, that wasn't that bad, really. Let's be honest. 30 seconds, grab a quick drink, and we're going again. We're gonna do that twice. Okay? So, grab your weight. You have 15 seconds. 10 seconds. You gotta be fast around here. Let's practice going a little bit deeper. You know the moves now. So round 2 always gives us an opportunity to go. Let's go. A little bit deeper. Test yourself here. I like to stretch those inner thigh muscles, really driving through the heel. Do you love how I was so cheeky and didn't actually tell you that we were doing 2 sets back to back? You have to watch me. I'm here for it. 10 seconds. Good job. Exhale on the way up, driving through the heel. 3, 2, and 1. Turn to the side, hinging, and go. Right side first. Let's try and keep it the same. Exhale on the way up. Really try and extend it this time. So drop that shoulder all the way down. Switch it over. Let's go. Exhale on the way up. With my eyes, I want to look just in front of my body. 3, 2, 1. Nice. Put that weight down. High plank. Pike it up. Knees down. Pike it up. Knees down. Good job. Hover. Good. 15 seconds. Hover a little longer if you're feeling it. 10 seconds. Pike it all the way up. 3, 2, and 1. Walk the body up. Nice work. Beautiful thing about that is we only had 2 rounds. And now we go into the hover party. Question, what is a hover party? Well, let me deliver that to you. The hover party is we're going to go into, think of more holding the movement pattern. Okay? So we're going to work a curtsy lunge. So shoulders back and down. Hands on hips or in prayer position, whatever floats your boat. You're gonna hover down into a squat and then just nicely curtsy on out for me. So this is movement number 1 of the hover party. Movement number 2 is you're gonna come down onto the ground, okay, high plank position, do a push up, walk 3 movements across your floor and then push up again. Movement number 3 is you're going to draw those knees down and do a hover tap without moving those hips. They are the 3 moves of the hover party, and then you will get a longer rest. We are going to get going in 5 seconds. All right, you ready? Yeah, you are. I know you are. You ready? 3, 2, 1. Shoulders back and down, squat down, tap it out. Okay, so we're tapping it out here. And for the time, don't you worry. I'm gonna make sure that you know when there's 5 seconds to go. I'm not putting a time frame on this. I'm just gonna chat to you because I like to do that. Sit down. Let's go 5 more taps. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice work. All right. We're going down into a push-up. So push up, walk it out for 3. Push up, walk it out for 3. Nice work. Stay with me here. We have 3 push-ups to go. 1, 2, 3. Don't drop down because those knees are going to go forward here and we're going straight into that hover party. So let's tap it. Tap it out. 10 seconds here. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Don't move your hips. 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. Stretch those hands out. Lengthen the spine. You are not done yet. However, that was a good effort. That's tricep number 1 done and hover party number 1 done. Good news for you, grab a drink. You have 1 minute recovery whilst I show you tricep 2. So good. Okay, how are we all feeling? Hopefully good. All right, so we need to have a rest. However, I'm going to show you the movements because they're nice and tricky for this one. So we're working a single leg lunge backwards. So you're still resting, don't worry, you don't need to grab your weights. You are going to rack the right weight up onto your shoulder and we're going to reverse the lunge. Notice how my knee never goes over my toe and you want a nice line between your hip and your knee on that back side. And as you come up, you're going to raise that right knee up. So reverse lunge to a knee drive. Okay, reverse lunge to a knee drive. You got that move? So that's movement number 1. When we get fancy with it with round number 2, we're going to press up as well. But let's just wait for round number 2 on that one. Movement number 2 is you're going to go down onto the floor and you're going to do your side plank, okay? Side plank here, wrap it under, move it up. Side plank, under, move it up. So 15 seconds each side, then you'll move to a push-up, down dog. Push-up, down dog. So notice how I'm leveling up the game from round 1 to round 2. Thank you for noticing. Okay, so we are going to get started in 5 seconds. All right? Because I want you to have a good clock on. All right, so let's rack that right side up. All right, reverse lunge in 3, 2, start with that right leg back. 30 seconds each movement, remember, right leg, knee drive. So that means 15 seconds, we're gonna change over. Reverse it, drive it up. If you are struggling here with your hips, you can always tap it in the middle, swap sides. So reverse it, drive it up. So that tap that I'm talking about, tap into your arch and then drive your knee up. If you're ready to go, just drive that knee all the way up. 5 seconds, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Put the weight down. You're on the side plank and you're wrapping your arms up. Okay, so side plank, you're making sure you're stacking your shoulder over your elbow and you're wrapping that left side all the way up. We're gonna stay on this side for the full 30 and then we'll do the other side on the second set. 3, 2, and 1. Nice. Okay, roll it over and push up, down dog. Push up, down dog. If you need to regress this, you can drop it down to your knees and then do your down dog. Completely up to you. Please stay within your comfort zone. Exhale on the way up. 10 seconds, people. 30 seconds rest after this. 3, 2, 1. Nice. Love it. Absolutely love it. So we have 20 seconds rest, 1 more round, and you're done. Well, you have a hover party and then you're done. All right, grab the weight. Stay with me. 10 seconds. Right side first. Reverse lunge. I'm going to turn it to the side here. 3, 2, 1. Hand on hip if you need it. Right leg back. Remember I said you can add the press. Okay, it's only about 6 movements each side. It's a short time frame, but just practice control here. All right, and swap sides. Back, press. Nice work. 2 to go. 4 seconds. And 1, nice. Down on the ground, other side, so left elbow this time. Stack those feet, stack the hips, wrap it under, twist it up. I really love a side plank, especially for our runners. We need to support that trunk. External obliques are getting a really good workout here. 10 seconds. Calm your breath. 3, 2, and 1. Push it on, over, push up, high, down dog. Nice work. 30 seconds and then you get to rest. Fight it with me. Nice. 10 seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Good job. Good job. If you're sweating, you're in the right place. I never said that her strength was going to be easy. We have one hover party and then we are done. Okay? Grab a drink. Grab a drink. I think strength is actually my favorite way to train because I know that every time I do it, it's kind of like I'm building an armor for my body. And then when I go out to run, I just feel so much stronger. It's gonna give me less injuries as I build up those miles. And if I'm consistent in both, I will be strong and I will be running fit, which is really hard to do. Okay, 15 seconds. Squat it down. Shoulders back and down. You ready for this? I'm ready. 3, 2, 1. Hover with me. That's it. Hover with me. We're just curtsying out, getting those glute meads to switch on. Think of a squat hold into a shuffle of those curtsies. We have 5 to go. 4, 3, try and get a little wider, a little lower. 2, and 1. Down to the ground. I'm sorry, we are doing push-ups again. So push up. 2, hover push-up is what I like to call this. 3 movements into the push-up. 3 push-ups to go. 1, 2, 3. Nice. Let's turn it to the side here so you can see. Hover, hold, and tap those shoulders. 10 taps. Keep the hips as still as possible. That's it. Control. 6 to go. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and you are done. Nice work. That was a little sweat party. I liked it. Okay, reach those fingertips forward for me. Grab a drink if you need one here. Try and widen your knees a little bit just to allow your torso to really lie through those knees and over the quads. Forehead on the floor. Take a nice deep breath in through your mouth, in through your nose, sorry, and out through your mouth. One more breath. Let's move to the left-hand side. Reach through the right side of your torso. I want to thank you for showing up today. It's always hard to press play or just enter into a gym. I think showing up is the hardest part of working out and training. But once you get started, move to the right side now. Once you get started, I feel like there's no stopping us. So if this is strength session number 1, imagine where we're going to. Back into the center, reach forward, take a nice deep breath in, exhale. Okay, let's come up onto all fours. Place your right foot in between your hands, shoulders back and down. Get your hands on top of your hips and just push that those hips forward. As you do that, I want you to squeeze that left glute. Okay, really feel those hip flexors switching on. Nice work. Let's extend that left arm up and reach it to the right side of our body. Really stretching through the hip flexors and that torso. I like to grab that left hand and just pull it over a little bit. Gives me a little bit more of a stretch. Okay, come out, come up onto your heel. Shoulders back and down. We are going to hinge from the hips and you're going to stretch your hamstrings. If you can make it down to all the way down to the floor without putting a curve in your back, do that. If not, put your hands on your hips and just reach forward, just making sure that those shoulders are staying back and down. Stretch those hamstrings. You can move that from left to right if you need to. Give it a little bit more. Nice, switch over. So left foot comes forward, left ankle is underneath the left knee. We're going to push the hips forward from the top of the butt. But we're going to squeeze the right glute to get those hip flexors to turn on a little more. And yes, you do turn your muscles on when you're stretching. Sweep that right arm over. Nice, take a nice deep breath in through your nose. And exhale. Grab that hand if you need to with your left one. Pull it over. Nice. Come up onto the heel and hinge down. Like I said, you can stay on your hips if you need to. Shoulders back and down. Come forward. Little left to right action for the hamstrings. Please reach out to me. Let me know how you handled strength number 1. Always love to hear from you. Left foot back. Sweep those arms out. Let's go both hands, so cusp them up. And go left to right. Nice work. And just go on your back now, and down. Bringing your arms up over. Nice work. Thank you for working out with us today, and I will see you soon. Bye-bye.